What's going on, YouTube? Happy Monday. I'm sad that I have to do this, guys. And I really don't have to do it, to be honest. But there seem to be a lot of naysayers out there who think that just by opening a few businesses, that your business that you're currently on now is not working. They think that they don't understand the real meaning behind diversification, and they think that I spent 2 years here on YouTube basically wasting my time and yours selling you false hope. And the more and more I think about this, the more and more I think that maybe people just don't believe that, hey, one can make it out here in the so-called recession. Is that all of us right now should be suffering. All of us right now should be having bad times because there's no money. You know, basically the election that is about to happen right now is based strictly on finance. Financial problems that people are having. The rich want to keep more, the poor don't want to pay more in taxes. And it was said, Muhammad, you know, you talk about this new business, you're out here starting these different businesses. Your businesses aren't successful. Your businesses aren't doing anything. You know? But I just want to address that issue right now. And sometimes you have to address issues with pure proof. Now, it's 2:53 right now. A lot of you right now at 2:53 are at work, using time to make money. This is not to shoot you in the face or anything like that, but you guys have known me for quite some time. You know that I'm a guy that believes in creating an opportunity to make money. Okay? And speaking of that, what I'm doing right now is got a few rubber bands in my hand. And this is not to brag. I'll say again for those of you who think whatever, but until you do a YouTube channel or a channel and you think and you find out how many naysayers are out there. But let me just say something about the naysayers. What I've noticed about the people who've questioned me, the ones that have the least doubt the most. And I think that comes from them not doing what they need to do in their lives to make it, so they think that everybody else is lying when they say they're making it. Okay, now, remember I told you I created a hot dog cart, and I didn't create it, but I mean I did a hot dog cart for the sole purpose of adding some acceleration to my business, okay? Show and tell. Alright, this right here is about $400 and something right here. That's going into savings. That's from a week worth of work. It's not going to pay bills. It's not going to sit in an account and spend to go close. It's to accelerate savings. Right? So that's that. But what I'm going to have to spend the next maybe 15 to 20 minutes doing is this. It's basically dividing money and making sure all the bills are faced the same way. Because the bankers don't like it when you deposit large amounts of money, you know, and all the bills aren't facing the same way, you know. And just keep in mind, all those aren't ones, you know. And like I said, guys, this is not to brag, but, you know, I get actually a little upset. Because here's the thing. Here's a guy that's out here taking time out of his day trying to tell you to stop whining and focus on creation, and you can make money. But yet, I got all these doubters, all these what they like to call haters or whatever you want to call them, people who have the least complain the most, and they're just, I don't know what it is. They're bitter, maybe because, you know, they're living in a cardboard box and they think that everybody else should live in a cardboard box, you know. And you know, sometimes I believe that you have to show these people things just to shut their face. You know? Because even if I wasn't the real deal and wasn't doing what I said I was doing, if I'm helping you, hey, great. But I just happen to be a guy that practices what he preaches. As long as I'm living as long as I have breath, I'm going to do the things that I say. I learned a long time ago that my thinking is abnormal. You know? I can tell when I walk in the bank and I talk to my teller that I'm abnormal. The way I handle money, the way I deposit money, the way of how much money is in my account, I know I'm abnormal. And that's why I try to sit here and tell people you can be abnormal too. I've gotten many messages from people all across the world about how I help them overcome something. And I'm not saying I'm the greatest by any means, but I'm just saying that if somebody trying to help you, and you may have a little discomfort or a little uncomfortable spot when it comes to finance, then just listen and stop trying to spew negativity. If there's anything about me, is that when everybody comes to me with the recession is bad, whatever, and you guys know this, I tell them basically to shut up. There's no such thing as a recession. Recession is all here. If you stop and let it beat you down, then you're done. But if you keep moving, the sky's the limit. So, I'm wasting time right now. Let me go ahead and make sure all my dollar bills are faced the same way. And all of you guys who are considering negative, maybe you could come up with another conspiracy of what Muhammad is not doing. I'm sure there's something else out there you can find. So, with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching the channel. Please subscribe if it's your first time listening. And until next time, signing off.